Semifinal number 1, 2026 World Cup. Guys, Carmen Bianco from wagertalk.com. And France and Spain, they book their tickets to the semifinals on Tuesday at 3 p.m. That is going to be, that's a final in itself, it seems. But obviously there are other teams that are vying to get to the semifinals and finals as well, too, at time of this recording, which is Saturday morning. I'm waiting for the England and Norway game to get going. Could be delayed because of extreme heat at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. But let's get to this game in a minute. The first thing I'm going to do, guys, my call to action in every single video, and you guys have been doing it, and I really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Join the ever-growing community here at Wager Talk TV. Over 250,000 subscribers and growing each and every day. If you hit that notification button, you're alerted to any free play videos. And I've been doing them for pretty much every single game in the World Cup. There's like 104 games in this World Cup. I must have done at least 90 videos for you guys. And hopefully you guys are making some money because they seem to be cashing. So do us a favor, hit that notification button. You're alerted to any free play videos that are up. I will do the second semifinal and then the finals as well, too, with a bunch of different props in that finals matchup, whoever it should be. But for the sake of this video, we know who one of the two teams will be. And let's have a look at the numbers on this one. France and Spain really feels like a finals. It really does. Last year, these teams actually met in the Nations League semifinals as well, too. I don't even think they used goalies in that game. The final score, Spain in 90 minutes, Spain 5-4 over France. It was all hands on deck, all scores, finding the back of the net. I don't see a repeat of that one by any means in this game. So just draw a line through that. That was really an anomaly of a game. France in this one, the three-way line, plus money right across the board. France plus 135. The draws plus 225. And Spain is plus 215. Those are the bets that are graded on 90 minutes, plus any injury time. So if this game was to go to extra time or penalty kicks, unless you bet the draw, every other bet would be a loser. That's how your sports books would grade it. If you're worried about this game getting to extra time and possibly going to penalty kicks, the two advanced line that you see there, France minus 145, Spain plus 115, is the better option. It's slim margins between these two teams right now, and that probably is the better option. If you're looking to bet either one of these two teams, you give up a little bit of value, but you get a little bit of protection that your bet does not die after 90 minutes if the game is tied. Let's look at France in this one, guys. This is a team that through 6 games has only allowed 2 goals thus far. A good back line. It is weird to me because I think that France's back line is one of the best or one of the better ones, but I've seen reports where people rate them as like, okay, they're in the top 10, but they're not in the top 5. I don't see it. I'm not sure where they see it, but I think a good back line, obviously goaltending, goalkeeping is important, and a strong midfield, and that's what you need here against a team like Spain, who are likely going to control the ball. France can sit deeper, absorb the pressure, and then counterattack. Unlike other teams that park the bus, France is never going to park a bus unless they get a lead late in the second half. We saw them do it in 2018 against Belgium, where they scored fairly early and pretty much controlled the game in beating Belgium 1-0 in the semifinals in 2018 on their way to the World Cup. They beat Sweden 3-0 in the round of 32. They beat Paraguay, who parked the bus, but a Kylian Mbappe penalty was the difference, a 1-0 victory there. And then they beat the team that they met in the 2022 semifinals in Qatar, Morocco, and they beat them 2-0, the exact same scoreline as that game back then. Again, they have not conceded a goal now in the knockout stages, and they take on a Spain team, and this is a Spain team with plenty of talent in it. They made a couple changes, and I'll give them credit. As far as they took Pedri out, they put Ruiz in for their game against Belgium. It seemed to be the difference because Ruiz did end up scoring in that one. Pedri came in a little later in the second half. when they needed to make a change in a game that was 1-1. You look at the Spain team, and that goal they conceded to Belgium was the only goal they have allowed in this World Cup. In the knockout stages, they beat Austria 3-0. They took care of Portugal in the 90th minute, a late goal in a game that this one could play very similar to. Two very good teams with good attacking, solid midfields, good defense, low-scoring game. They beat Portugal 1-0. And then finally, obviously, the game against Belgium, an 88th minute goal was the winning one in this one. I'm expecting Spain's going to control the ball. You look at it against the game against Belgium, they controlled the ball 68% of the time. France, while a possession team, are perfectly fine with sitting back a little bit, a little deeper, allowing Spain to come into their half of the field, even into the final third. But their ball recovery skills are very good. And this is where they turn to that quick counter-attacking team that they are. With Michael Olise, with Kylian Mbappe, with Ousmane Dembele, and a midfield that can move that ball up the field fairly quickly. You know, when I look at this game, I think it comes down to who I think the better side is, who the more complete side is. And in a game that likely could end up going to extra time and penalty kicks, which team has the deeper bench? And that's France. I think player for player, France is better. Obviously, you have some exceptional talent on Spain's side. The super sub, Marino, of course, Lamine Yamal, Rodri, who's had a phenomenal World Cup in that midfield, Pedri. Very good team, very good goaltending, have not allowed much. This is a game, I believe, will go to extra time and possibly injury time. I think the better option here is, other than taking the 90-minute line, is to take France to advance. France to advance minus 145, I believe, is the better play for you guys here. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know if you agree or disagree with me. I know if you're a Spaniard, you're not going to agree with me on this one. Spain looking to make it back to the World Cup final. They've only made it there once, and they won that World Cup. So let's see if they can get there a second time and face one of the other teams on the other half of the bracket, with those two quarterfinal games still to be played at the time of this recording. Guys, I got to mention to you, if you're one of my clients, you have to be having a great summer in the World Cup. We're up almost 70 units of profit, 64.4%. Winning percentage, and a 30.9 ROI. Just a unbelievable World Cup. With about 4 or 5 games left, we are going to have a winning World Cup. I'm going to try and get that even higher. And I've got a great deal. If you want a full year of soccer, and there's plenty of soccer, the top European leagues, obviously the MLS in North America, Champions League, Europa League, the Europa Conference League, and then the Nations League, again kicking off soon in, I believe, in July as well too, where all the European nations play in groups in a tournament style format, and that would run till all of them run till June of 2027. You can get $149 off the complete World Cup, or sorry, the complete soccer 1 year all access, and you get every single play, prop, side, total, futures bet, and of course, any 5% plays I release. That's it, guys. Drop a comment in the comment section below. Hit that like button. Let me know who your pick is to win this semifinal match. It is like a final, but unfortunately, it is the semifinals. For myself and the Wagers Talk family, I wish you guys the best of luck.